What secret hides beneath the turquoise lagoons of Oceania's coral islands? The riddle begins with rings of living rock, coral reefs that rise from deep sea floor and form fragile atolls and islets over millennia. These coral islands look permanent from above, yet they are products of delicate balance between coral growth, sea level, and shifting sands. Ancient Polynesian navigators noticed strange behaviors of currents and winds around these rings, using subtle cues to steer by memory and star paths. Legends speak of islands that vanish and reappear, of sacred motus appearing overnight, and of ancestors who read the ocean like a book. Geologists explain much of this mystery through subsidence, reef accretion, and coral species that build upward when conditions allow, shaping land from living animals. But climate change writes a new chapter, as rising seas and warmer waters stress corals, bleaching them and eroding the slow construction process. Islands that once grew inch by inch now face drowning, while others adapt by migrating sand or building denser vegetation to trap sediments. Nonetheless, natural resilience and human ingenuity have produced surprising outcomes, with some atolls gaining land through sediment redistribution and coral recovery. Biologists warn that biodiversity on these islands is both astonishing and fragile. Home to endemic birds, crustaceans, and plants found nowhere else on Earth. Freshwater scarcity remains a chronic riddle for residents. With thin lenses of potable water vulnerable to salinization during storms or long dry seasons. During wartime, coral islands became strategic waypoints, their lagoons sheltering fleets and their airstrips shaping campaigns, leaving relics that still some shorelines. Archaeologists reveal layers of human presence, from stone tools to ceremonial sites, showing how communities adapted, traded, and sometimes abandoned islands across centuries. Modern researchers blend satellite imaging, drone surveys, oral histories to track subtle changes in shoreline, reef health, and human habitation over time. Every island tells a different story. Some shrink, some expand. Some migrate laterally as sand moves with waves and human activity alters coastal dynamics. Conservationists now work with local communities to restore reefs, plant native vegetation, and reimagine sustainable livelihoods that honor culture and protect shorelines. Technology helps, but lessons from traditional knowledge lagoon observation. Tree planting practices and seasonal rhythms remain essential pieces of the riddle's solution. Still, uncertainty persists. The future of many coral islands depends on global emissions, local stewardship, and unpredictable natural events like cyclones and coral disease. This riddle is not merely scientific. It is human, entwined with identity, memory, and the right of islanders to remain where their ancestors lived. Visiting these islands inspires awe and humility, as you witness tiny communities thriving on rings of life, suspended between oceanic forces and human care. Understanding the coral islands of Oceania requires listening closely to elders, scientists, and the reefs themselves, and acting fast to preserve these living landscapes. Subscribe to our channel and like this video if you want more mysteries of nature and history unpacked. With clear storytelling and respectful curiosity,